Welcome to Sri Chaitanya IIT Academy. Now we are going to discuss JEE Main 2021 Mathematics paper which is held on 25th of February Shift 1. These questions are based on students' memory. So here comes the first question. So they gave a question of infinite GP. So as you remember, the formula for infinite GP is something like this: AI plus AR square so on is there. I will write it as A by 1 minus R given that mod R is less than 1. So from here, I will be getting the value of X as 1 by 1 minus cos square phi, which is nothing but sine square phi. And the value of Y will be 1 by 1 minus sine square theta, which is nothing but 1 by cos square theta. Now when we write the value of Z, I will be getting it as 1 by 1 minus sine square phi cos square theta. So it will be 1 by 1 minus 1 by x 1 by y. So if you are taking LCM, you are getting the first option. Now let us go to the next question. So it is a question on heights and distances. He's saying a person is standing at P on a tower at B of height h. So let us draw the diagram first. B. So this is P and height is h. And they're saying angles of depression at two different points. So I'm taking two different points. Angle of depression. So this is my 30 degrees and this is my 45 degrees. So using some basic properties, we will be getting these angles. And they said 30 degrees is at A and this is at Q. Yeah. Now, what is he saying? Time taken to cover the distance AQ is. So he didn't give the distance AQ and QB. So let's assume this as X and this as Y. Now here there are two right angle triangles. If I take the right angle triangle PQB, I will get tan 45 degrees, which is nothing but 1 equal to h by y. Implies I got y equal to h. Now I need to get the value of x. So AQ. So for that what I will do, I will take triangle PAB. So I will get tan 30 degrees, which is nothing but 1 by root 3 is equal to h by x plus y. From here, after writing two steps, you will be getting x equal to root 3 minus 1 into h using the above relation also, obvious. Now he said, time taken to cover the distance AQ. What is the distance AQ? X. So to cover root 3 minus 1 into h, my time taken is 20 seconds. So to cover the distance h, it will be 20 by root 3 minus 1 seconds. If I'm rationalizing it, it will be 10 into root 3 plus 1 seconds, which is nothing but our option C. And don't forget, he asked about QB. QB means Y. Y is nothing but H. So the answer is third option. Now, next question. He's asking image. So I will just use the formula of image. H minus x1 by A equal to K minus y1 by B equal to minus 2 into ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. So when you do this calculation, you will be getting the image as 4, 4. So just substitute and check which option is getting satisfied. Now, if I'm substituting it in the first option, I'm getting 4 minus 4, 0 square, plus 4 minus 2 whole square, 2 square. So 2 square equal to 4. So it is correct. So the answer will be option A. I'm not even going to the other options also. If there are some other option, they should give them also. So if you want substitute, you can check. Second one is we are getting 4 minus 1 whole square plus even. So odd plus even. So it is not possible. And third one, fourth are also not possible. Similarly. Next, contrapositive. Here we are going to use the basic definitions. One is P implies Q is equivalent to negation P or Q. Second point is contrapositive of P implies Q is negation Q implies negation P. These are the standard definitions you need to remember. So just write this. And the first point I have said, this is very important and you will be applying in this region. First point. And for the word contrapositive, you are using the second one. So you can get the answer. Next question. They are saying parabola and tangent to the parabola. So perpendicular to this line, the slope of this line is -2. So perpendicular line slope will be 1 by 2. Now slope form of tangent is y equal to mx plus a by m for y square equal to 4ax. So in the place of 4a, we are having 6. So a is 3 by 2. So, and this should be a perpendicular line. Perpendicular line implies slope will be perpendicular to the line having slope -2. So 1 by 2. So I will say it is y equal to 1 by 2 into x plus 3 by 2 by 1 by 2, 3. Now here they are asking then which of the following point does not lie. So whenever we are seeing that, we should not forget that does not lie. So that means among these four options, three options will be satisfying. If you are in a hurry, you will be marking the other option. So first option, if I am marking x equal to 5, so I am getting 5 by 2, and LHS and RHS should be integers, but it is not possible. So I will say the answer is first option. Now, whenever I am getting the question of greatest integer function, I will just break it into intervals and I will eliminate the symbol of greatest integer function. That means in the interval 0 to 1, x cube will belong to 0 to 1. So I can write step as 0. So basically I am going to write something like this, -1 to 0 and 0 to 1. Now in the interval -1 to 0, it will be x square into e to the power of -1 dx. And here it will be x square into e to the power of 0 dx. And remaining is normal calculation. So I will be getting 1 by e into x cube by 3 -1 to 0 plus x cube by 3 0 to 1. So here I will be getting something like 1 by e into minus 0. When you substitute 0, minus of minus, it will be plus. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. So the answer will be second option. Next question. So he gave some matrix and is asking, okay, just write the matrix and you will be getting answer. That is one method. The other method is just put theta equal to 0. If I am putting theta equal to 0, I will be getting A as null matrix. So the question became very simpler. I plus A into I minus A will be I square. It is nothing but 1, 0, 0, 1. So the value of A is 0, sorry, A is 1 and B is 0. So 13 into A square plus B square should be 13. Now just check the options. This can't be the answer. This can't be the answer. This also can't be the answer. So the answer is fourth option. Now next question. He is giving a question on complex numbers geometry. So 2 minus I into Z is given as okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to substitute Z equal to X plus IY. So when I substitute Z equal to X plus IY, my line 1 will become X minus 2Y plus 2 equal to 0. And line 2 will become 3x minus 2 equal to 0. He said they intersect at point A. That means I need to find the point of intersection. So directly we can say x is 2 by 3. So I will be getting the coordinates of A as x is 2 by 3 and 2 by 3 plus 2 equal to 2y. So y equal to 1 plus 1 by 3, nothing but 4 by 3. So the coordinates of A are 2 by 3, 4 by 3. And a circle is drawn with center A touching the line. Now again they gave one more line equation. And when you substitute z equal to x plus y, iy, you are getting that line equation as x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. So in circles, we are having one condition that perpendicular distance from center should be equal to radius. And he's asking this radius, he gave us this A and this is x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. So radius will be nothing but modulus of 2 by 3 minus 4 by 3 plus 1 divided by root 2. From here, I will be getting it as 1 by 3 root 2, which is nothing but our fourth option. Next, here he gave sine 2 theta, sine theta terms. So what I'm doing, I'm just putting sine theta and 1 minus cos 2 theta is nothing but 2 sine square theta only. And I will write sine 2 theta as 2 sine theta cos theta. So basically, my 2 sine square theta terms got cancelled. And cos theta d theta is there. So I will put sine theta equal to t. So cos theta d theta will be dt. So my particular question will get changed to integral of t power 6 plus t power 4 plus t square into root of 2t power 4 plus 3t square plus 6 dt. I'm sending one t to inside. Why? Because I'm not getting any exact differential. So I will be getting it as t power 5 plus t cube plus t into root of 2t power 6 plus 3t t power 4 plus 6t square dt. If you see properly, whatever the term is there under the square root, if I'm putting it as some k, this will be dk. So 2t power 6 plus 3t power 4 plus 6t square equal to, I am substituting it as, let us take it as p. So when I differentiate it, I will be getting 12 into t power 5 plus t cube plus t dt is equal to dp. This is our term only, you can see. So my question became I equal to integral of, this term will be root p into dt will be dp by 12. So you'll be getting p power 3 by 2. So nothing but 1 by 12 into p power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 plus c. 2 1 the 2 6. So it is 1 by 18 into p power 3 by 2. And what is the value of p? The value of p is over here. What is that? 2t power 6 plus 3t power 4 plus 6t square. So he just gave that value only. So 1 by 18. So we eliminated first option. Now what is he saying? He's saying everything, he gave everything in terms of cos. So what I'm doing, I can substitute sine square theta as 1 minus cos square theta. And while doing that calculation, you can do one thing, put sine square theta equal to 1 minus lambda. Lambda is my cos square theta. And do the calculation, it will be easy. If you want much better calculation, you can do one thing. You should get, for example, if I'm substituting theta, I'm getting the answer as 1 by 18 into 2 sine power 4 theta plus 3 sine square theta plus 6 whole to the power of 3 by 2 plus c. This was my answer. So if I'm putting theta equal to 0, the internal term is becoming as 6 power 3 by 2. Just check the options in which it is becoming and you will get the answer. Next question will be, they gave 3 vectors and they're asking this. Okay. Now here I can say r bar minus a c bar cross a bar equal to 0 bar. What does it mean? R bar minus C bar is parallel to A bar. So it will be something like this. R bar is C bar plus lambda A bar. Now I don't know the value of lambda. So to find the value of lambda, they gave this condition. R bar dot B bar equal to 0. So C bar plus lambda A bar dot B bar equal to 0. So lambda will be nothing but minus B bar dot C bar by A bar dot B bar. And then we can get the values of R bar dot A bar. So from here, actually you will be getting, if you are solving this, you are getting R bar as something like 3 by 2 I cap minus J cap minus K cap. And dot A bar is asking. So it's a normal dot product and your answer will be 3 by 2. So here they gave a question on functions. They are saying f of n plus 1 equal to f of n plus f of 1. And here these conditions are very important. Then which of the following is not true? Again, not true they are asking. They are not asking true. So if I'm taking f of 2, it will be 2f of 1. F of 3 will be f of 2 plus f of 1, nothing but 3f of 1. That means I can write f of n is n into f of 1. So f is 1, 1. Yes. Next, f is on 2 implies f of x equal to xc. On 2 means all the elements in range should be getting satisfied. That is possible. That means in range, your elements are getting started from 1, 2, 3, so on. So that is the only possibility. So that is also correct. Now, if f circle G is 1, 1, okay, then G is on 2. See, this is, we can't say. F circle G is 1, 1, it means f of G of x1 equal to f of G of x2. But here there is no condition or there is no relation for the range of G of x. So we can't say this particular statement. So I will say this will be the wrong one. Now let us go to the next question. They gave cut each other orthogonally. Orthogonally means the angle between them is pi by 2 at their point of intersection. So what I will do, I will take the point of intersection as x1 comma y1. So I am getting something like this. I just substituted. When I subtract, I will be getting x1 square into 1 by a minus 1 by c plus y1 square into 1 by b minus 1 by d equal to 0. So from here, I will be getting the value of x1 square by y1 square. Now keeping them aside, I'm just doing normal calculation. If I'm differentiating the first equation, what will I get? 2x by a square plus 2y by b square into y dash equal to 0. Y dash is minus a square y by b square x. So here, the slope of tangent of the first one will be, for the first curve, it will be minus a square y1 by b square x1. And when you come to the second one, see in the first and second, just a comma b got replaced by c comma d. So in the calculation also, I will do the same thing. So what will I get? It will be, sorry, here square is not there. Yeah. So it will be minus cy1 by dx1. So my condition is m1, m2 equal to minus 1. So what will I get? I will be getting it as ac y1 square by bd x1 square equal to minus 1. So from here, I will be getting it as, you can see y1 square by x1 square term is visible over here. And here, what is y1 square by x1 square? It will be y1 square by x1 square is equal to 1 by c minus 1 by a by 1 by b minus 1 by d. So I will just substitute these values over here. So I will be getting ac by bd into, what is y1 square? 1 by c minus 1 by a by 1 by b minus 1 by d equal to minus 1. Just multiply. You will be getting it as a minus c is equal to b minus t. So which is a minus c equal to, so I will be getting a minus b equals c minus t. So the answer will be the first option. I just interchange this to here and this to here. Now they gave sine 2 theta plus tan 2 theta. Okay. So if I'm taking sine 2 theta common, so basically I will be left with sine 2 theta by cos 2 theta into 1 plus cos 2 theta is greater than 0. We know that this is nothing but 2 sine 2 theta into cos square theta by cos 2 theta is positive. Nothing but tan 2 theta is positive and cos theta is not equal to 0. That also we need to take care. Why? Because if you take cos 2 theta, yeah, cos 2 theta not equal to 0. So if I'm taking cos theta equal to 0, then also it is not getting satisfied. Why? Because cos square theta term is there. So if you put cos square theta is 0, you will be getting 0 greater than 0, which will be meaningless. So I need the interval for which tan 2 theta is greater than 0, where 2 theta belongs to 0 to 4 pi. So when I write the interval, I won't be getting any closed intervals. That is for sure. So just plot the graph and you will be left with first option, 0 to pi by 4. Basically, I will be getting something like this. 2 theta belongs to 0 comma pi by 2 union pi comma 3 pi by, first and third quadrants I am writing, nothing else. Union 2 pi comma 5 pi by 2 union 3 pi comma 7 pi by 2. So just divide by 2, you will be getting the answer as first option. Now next question, they are saying, okay, so A comma B comma C are obtained by rolling the dice thrice. Okay. Now whenever we are rolling, it means A comma B comma C can be from the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the probability that the equation has equal roots? Equal roots means discriminant equal to 0. That means B square equal to 4AC. Now RHS is even, so LHS should be even. So if I'm taking B equal to 2, so I will be having how many options? Let us see. B equal to 2, 4, 6. So if I took B equal to 2, I will be getting AC equal to 1. That means A equal to C equal to 1 is the only possible ordered pair over here. When I take B equal to 4, I will be getting AC equal to 4. So here, if someone asks me what are the values, I will say it is 1, 4, 2, 2, 4, 1. So here I got 3 ordered pairs. Now B equal to 6. So 6 6 is 36. 36 by 4 is 9. AC equal to 9 I got. So what will I get? I will be getting A comma C is just 3 3 only. I can't take 9. Why? Because there is no number of 9 on the dice. Don't forget our sample space. So total, how many options did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 ordered pairs. And total number of ordered pairs possible are 216. So the answer will be first option. Next question. They are saying f of x is a polynomial of sixth degree with leading coefficient 1 and limit extends to 0 f of x. So what does this mean? This means f of x is something like x cube into ax cube plus bx square bx plus c. But actually they said with leading coefficient unity, you can see over here. So I can remove this particular term. So now if I'm writing this, what will I get if I'm applying this limit c equal to 1? I will be getting. So basically my f of x became x cube into x cube plus bx plus 1. So there is only one unknown. Now he said x equal to 1 and x equal to minus 1 are points of extremas. That means f dash x equal to 0 should have the roots as 1 and minus 1. So when I write f dash x, I will be getting something like, see, this is x power 6 plus b x power 4 plus x cube. So sorry, here we will be getting two more terms. Yeah. So I will be taking f of x as x power 4, so x power 6 plus b x power 5 plus c x power 4 plus dx cube. So I got the value of d as 1. So it is nothing but f of x is x power 6 plus bx power 5 plus cx power 4 plus x cube. Now they are saying f dash x roots. So when I write f dash x, I will be getting it as 6 x power 5 plus 5b x power 4 plus 4c x cube plus 3x square. Equal to 0 implies x equal to 1 comma minus 1 should be the roots. So I'm substituting it over here. What will I get? 6 plus 3, 9 plus 5b plus 4c equal to 0. This is one of the relation I'm getting. And when I'm substituting x equal to minus 1, I will be getting 5b minus 4c minus 3 equal to 0. So if I'm adding both of them, I will get value of b. And if I'm subtracting, I will be getting the value of c. So after finding that, finally I will be getting something like f of x is nothing but x power 6 minus 3 by 5 x power 5 minus 3 by 2 x power 4 plus x cube. He's asking 5f of 2. So just substitute the value of x as 2. You will be getting the answer as 144. Next question. Now he is using the term of x minus 2, and here if you see properly, this term is there. So what I will do, I will assume x minus 2 as capital X for easier calculation. So what will I get? Dy by d capital X equal to x minus 2 whole square will be x square minus 4x plus 4. So x square plus y plus 4 divided by capital X. Now I will be assuming y plus 4 is capital Y. So basically I am getting dy by dx equal to x plus y by x. So when I get this, I will be just doing the normal calculation like getting terms to one side. If you remember the linear differential equation. So if you are solving this, finally you will be getting the answer as y by x equal to x plus c. That means nothing but, see here capital Y was y plus 4 equal to by x minus 2 equal to x minus 2 plus c. He said it passes through origin. So when I substitute origin, what will I get? I will be getting the value of c as minus 2, 0. So basically my curve equation is y plus 4 equal to x minus 2 whole square. He's saying which of the following points also lie on the curve. So when I substitute, for example, if I'm substituting x equal to 2, I'm getting 0. So that can't be the option. So first and second options got eliminated. So when I'm substituting x equal to minus 2, what will I get? It is also not getting satisfied. So x equal to 1, I will be getting 1 minus 2 whole square 1. So here I think the option will be different, but we got the equation, so we can just substitute and check it. Next. So here number of points where it is non-differentiable. So what will I get? F of x equal to mod 2x plus 1 minus 3 mod x plus 2 into, sorry, plus mod x plus 2 into x minus 1. So I can write this as mod 2x plus 1 minus 3 into mod x plus 2, or else let us not take common 3. Let us just take common as minus mod x plus 2. I will be getting it as 3 minus mod x minus 1. So now I want to check its points of non-differentiability. By using the normal concept, I can say x equal to minus 1 by 2 and 1 will be the points of non-differentiability for sure. When we get to the term of mod of x plus 2, we need to check carefully. So when I write f dash x, I'm getting it as, see, this particular will be differentiable. And when you come to mod of, or let's just take the value of f dash of x, you'll be getting mod 2x plus 1 by 2x plus 1 into 2 minus mod x plus 2 by x plus 2 into 3 minus mod x minus 1 minus mod x plus 2 into, so it becomes plus mod x minus 1 by x minus 1. Now, when you take about the point f dash of minus 2, or as limit x tends to minus 2 f dash x, this term will be a fixed value. This will also be a fixed value. Now, when we come to this will be a signum function, because of which we will be getting the point of non-differentiability. But if you see properly, when x tends to minus 2, what is the value of this? 3 minus modulus of minus 2 minus 1, which is nothing but 0. So it is 0 into signum function. So you are getting some finite value, fixed value. So this limit exists. So we can't consider x equal to minus 2 as points of non-differentiability. So the number of points of non-differentiability will be only 2. Next, limit n tends to infinity he gave. Okay. So in such question, just try to use a common sense. Now here, this inside the bracket, it is some quantity greater than or equal to 1. You can say greater than 1, right? Now just check the options. There is only one option which is greater than or equal to 1, and that is my second option. So the answer will be second option. Now limit value means to which value it is tending. That means my limit value is greater than 1, but it is 1 plus delta types, infinitesimal. So when I write the value, I will write it as 1 only. So my answer will be second option. Next, they gave direction cosines of two lines and the relations if alpha is the angle between them. Okay. So here L plus M equal to N. So when I do squaring on both sides, what will I get? L square plus M square plus 2LM equal to N square. Using the other relation, I will get LM equal to 0. So if I put L equal to 0, I will be getting M equal to N. If I put M equal to 0, I will get L equal to N. That means I am having two lines which are having the DRs. I am writing DRs. So 0, M, M, or else N, 0, N. These are my DRs. So angle between them. So cos alpha, when I write, what will I get? I will be getting Mn divided by root 2m into root 2n. So 1 by 2. So sin alpha will be root 3 by 2. So as I got the values of sin alpha and cos alpha, I can substitute these values over here. So when I substitute, I will be getting the answer as 5 by 8. Next he said, he gave some cubic equation and he's saying Rolle's theorem. The condition for Rolle's theorem, the main condition is f of a equal to f of b. So when I write f of 1 equal to f of 2, so what will I get when I write f of 1 equal to f of 2? I will be getting something like 3a minus b equal to 7. This will be one of the equations I will be getting. After that, he said f dash of 4 by 3. So I will just differentiate normally. So f dash x will be nothing but 3x square minus 2ax plus b. So f dash of 4 by 3 equal to 0. So if you are solving this, you will be left with something like 8a minus 3b equal to 16. Now we got two equations. This is my equation 1. This is my equation 2. So if I'm doing simultaneous solving, I will be getting a equal to 5, b equal to 8. Now let us go to the next question. So they are saying infinite solutions. Infinite solutions means the only condition, like you can write delta equal to 0 and delta 1 equal to delta 2 equal to delta 3 equal to 0. But most of the times first one will be more than enough. So that means I will be getting k 2 3 1 minus 1 minus 1 10 minus 1 minus 2 equal to 0. So when I expand this, I will be getting k equal to minus 11. And here they ask the value of mod k. So it will be 11. Next question is y equal to sin x and cos x intersect at many points. If area enclosed by them between two consecutive intersection points is A. Okay. Now sin x and cos x, when will they intersect? Sin x equal to cos x. So I am getting tan x equal to 1. That means x equal to n pi plus pi by 4. So what I am doing, I'm just writing the graphs of sin x. Let's assume this is a graph of sin x. And cos x graph will be something like this. So they are asking about this area. So this area means, yeah. So they need this area. So the above curve is sin x, below curve is cos x. So my area will be integral. What is the first point of intersection? Pi by 4. The second point of intersection is pi plus pi by 4 and sin x minus cos x dx. So if you do the proper calculation, you will be getting it as 2 root 2. So the value of a power 4 will be 64. Now next question is if a equal to, okay, they gave a square equal to I. So just write the multiplication of matrices. So when you write x, y, z, y, z, x, z, x, y, write the multiplication of matrices and compare the corresponding elements. So when you compare the corresponding elements, what you will get? You will be getting something like x plus y plus z equal to 1 and xy plus yz plus zx equal to 0. And in the question they gave xyz equal to 2 and they are asking x cube plus y cube plus z cube. So I will be using the formula x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz equal to x plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square minus 3x minus 3y minus sorry minus x minus y minus z. So using these three relations over here, I will be getting the value of x cube plus y cube plus z cube as 7. Now the next one, they said some quadratic is positive for all x belongs to R. So I will say discriminant is less than 0. So I will be getting after two steps something like 3k minus 1 whole square minus 8k square plus 7 is negative. So when you expand this and factorize, you will be getting 2 less than k less than 4. But they asked integral value. Integral value means integer. So in this interval, there is only one integer, which is nothing but k equal to 3. Next question, they are saying the chance that a missile is intercepted is 1 by 3. That means the chance means probability. The probability that it is not intercepted is 2 by 3. So not intercepted is 2 by 3. Okay. If missile is not intercepted, the chance that it hits the target is 3 by 4. Okay. The probability that all the three missiles hit the target. So here there are two steps. One step is it should not be intercepted, and second step is it should hit the target. So this is my first step. It hits the target. This is my second step. And the same thing should apply for all the three. And in the question, they clearly gave independent. So independent means P of A intersection B intersection C will be P of A into P of B into P of C. So what will I get? First step is missile is not intercepted. Probability is 2 by 3 into it should hit the target correctly. So 3 by 4. In that way, we are going to get it for 3 times. So I will be getting the answer as 1 by 8, which is nothing but 0.125. Now he's saying how many numbers are there from 100 to 1000 using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which are divisible by 3 or 5, no repetition. So if I'm taking divisible by 5, let us write it as 5. So this slot can be filled in 4 ways. This slot can be filled in 3 ways. So total 12 numbers are there which are divisible by 5. Now when we come to divisible by 3, we need to write the cases. I need a 3-digit number, that too using only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will be getting 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 5, and 1, 2, 3. These are the possible sets. And in each of these sets, we are going to get 3 factorial terms. So total how many? 3 factorial each. 4 sets are there. So 6 4s are 24. So 24 plus 12 will be 36. So thank you.